Start. Alright. What's up, everyone? I'm Fearless Falcon, and welcome back to Control. And hi, Axeman. How you doing? We were almost done with... I think we're almost done with the first of the two DLCs, which have been a complete blast. Also, you may notice in the corner that we actually have some of the soundproofing finally installed. I got the wallpaper paste to work, and now the soundproofing isn't falling off the walls like it has been. Thank goodness! Now I can scream into the void, and no one will be bothered by it.
Hey, I found a file on the old director, Northmore. Didn't list anything to death. You know anything about that?
Could be an error. Records seem to process a lot of data.
Back down to the Foundation. We need to go to the crossroads, right? That seems to be the best option. Is my audio good, by the way? Can you all hear me without me sounding like I'm completely breaking the microphone? I don't want to break the microphone. It's an important piece of equipment. Alright, where do we need to go? I just kind of wanted to make sure that, because I lowered my vocal volume over the game volume so that I'm not, or so that I don't have to balance it as much in editing, and also you can hear the game better. Oh, right, I still have explosives equipped. Great! So we need to go somewhere. Still not 100% on this, but I'm pretty sure we need to go backwards through the astral plane to get to the last part of the nail that we need to fix. I might be wrong, though. I've been wrong before, and I will be wrong again. Aha! An area to destroy. Oh, this is just loot, huh? Well, it's still loot. Loot is loot. Loot is loot, and loot is good. Oh, whoops. And I almost killed myself with that. Great job, Falcon. You are so absurdly smart today. So how's everyone doing? I am... Whoa, okay. Oh, good, the Hiss are here. Yeet! I hope you're all having an absolutely splendid day full of fun and whimsy and whatever. Lord knows that... Oh, I can't... Oh. Great. Can't go backwards. So... It's pretty obvious that I need to go into there. Because that's like the only place I haven't really explored yet. But at the same time, I'm not sure how to get over there. I guess we'll figure it out. Maybe if we use a control point to warp around. Could you imagine having powers like this in real life? That'd be awesome. That'd be very destructive, but it'd be awesome. Alright, so we need to fast travel to here? Cave system. Alright. Ow! I just wanted whatever was in that. Well, that worked out great. Oh, double great. That's just fantastic! Who else wants some of this? No. Alright, fine. You want to play? There you go. They want to play games? We play games. It's like if they wanna to do that, then I will do that. We're not in the right spot though. Wait. There's a spot entering from the cave bleed. That seems important. This is so confusing. I'm starting to get a little lost. I know where I need to go, but at the same time, I don't know how to get there, if that makes sense. Oh. Secret door. Oh. It's just items. Man, I thought I had something there. Pew! Whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I always figure it out. Isn't that right, guys? Don't I always figure it out in the end? Even if I need to look up a walkthrough? Even if we don't talk about needing to look up a walkthrough? Okay, so there's something over... There's another entrance. How do we get to that entrance? I am unsure, but I feel like I need to do some parkouring. And maybe mess with the level geometry a bit. I'm not sure. So I can't go beyond that. That is a wall. Alright, our next option is... What is our next option? Oh no, oh no, I'm gonna be lost for a while in this, and this is gonna just look so good on my resume. Kill. Alright, new plan. The newest of plans. The best of plans. I am so freaking smart that you can't even catch my plans before they happen. We're gonna fast travel back to the cave system and go backwards. We're gonna go backwards to research Site Gamma. Shit. Well, enemies, at least we're going on the right way, I would think. Okay, so I need to go... That's where I came in from, so I need to go this way. Oh, that looks safe. Three... Explosives! Who else wants some? You? Okay, cool. Glad to have helped. Way! You spooked me. Alright, research Site Gamma. Oh! That was the objective. Complete the ritual in the deep cavern.
My life's been a strange one. Certainly stranger than I like. But this
Oh! There's a big wall here that I can open. Duh. How did I not recognize that was there?
The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
Alright, Marshall, talk to me. Out of options.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move. But it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people. The advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Damn. That's an astral spike. That is a problem and a half. Also, the whole place appears to be on fire. Also, there's hiss. Man, this stage just keeps getting better. You're just gonna keep having problems until it stops being a problem. Research and records, Astral Spike. Astral spikes are metastructural... Didn't I read this already? Are metastructural entities found in the astral plane. Their existence was first confirmed when a single spike traveled into our dimension through the mind of an astronaut. Astral spikes seem to exist beyond our dimension's physical laws. They do not resemble any living creature or animate object we have yet encountered. They are even dissimilar to astral copies, despite the fact that both originate from the astral plane. The spikes are immensely dangerous, emitting a wavelength that disrupts all organic and inorganic matter in their immediate vicinity with catastrophic results. Discerning the nature of this wavelength has been difficult for obvious reasons, but the parakinesiology department continues to investigate. So that's why when I get close, you scream at me. Alright. Ah, a door. Oh, this looks important. First off, free shit. Second off, free shit. Adventure accepted. Dearest Mr. Talbot, my heartiest congratulations for achieving something that few others have. Consider my curiosity thoroughly yours. For who wouldn't be intrigued when the United States government claims to need an expert spelunker to explore the depths of a cave the likes of which no man has ever seen? A subterranean channel beneath the very heart of New York City is fascinating in and of itself. I've explored every cave system from Kentucky to Kathmandu, but a formation below America's own Big Apple is a welcome surprise. You are certainly building grand expectations. Do not let me down. I've decided to come see this mystifying cave myself. My assistant will be in touch with the details of my arrival. As requested, I will avoid making an announcement to the press, but I cannot guarantee that my travels will slip past their notice. The world is always waiting for the word of Robert Ricardo's next grand endeavor. Such is the burden of a globe-trotting man of adventure such as myself. Such is the way of adventure! Keep exploring, Bob Ricardo.
41 days since entry day, the name of our historic arrival to the oldest house. Morale is long dead, and its corpse is starting to smell. My research staff complain of a presence watching them. Many have suffered nervous fits. Some were evacuated. In cheerier news, I've made some new friends. I met them while exploring the deeper caves. They're hard to describe, but imagine avant-garde sculptures of humans. I call them the id. They aren't hostile. In fact, they're polite and quiet, which is more than I can say for my colleagues. Most id are shy, but a few were quite curious. While I sat taking notes, one came to look at my sketches. I offered him my pencil, but that spooked it. What are the id? Residents? Prisoners? They remind me of the golems from Kabbalistic texts, or a type of homunculi. I know I shouldn't, but I gave them names. There's Hercules, Adam, Lilith, Copernicus. Mabel is the bravest. They're a funny bunch.
So there's something in here? I see red. Red bad. Red is often very, very bad. Oh. I appear to have made a slight error in judgment and returned to the start. But at least it's open now. Back to the Astral Spike Room. It really seemed to enjoy our presence there. Not, but we're going to do it anyway, because screw what some metaphysical entity from God knows where thinks about my life. I'm invading your area. Deal with it. Oh, we're up here now. Oh, we're up here now. A control point. Oh, sweet. There is nowhere else to go from here. We're gonna have to go sideways. But at the very least, we have a checkpoint. Can we get up here, though? Okay. Where does this lead? Other than White Void, the level. Oh, this is where we... Okay. Now I'm starting to see the... Ooh. Projectiles fired, plus 15. Yeah, sure, that sounds fine. That sounds delightful. I love that. I'll break everything. And still somehow not enough to crack everything there. Oh well. So... Am I then to assume that there is... nothing in here? Beyond just... Oh, hidden location discovered! Oh, sweet. That's an ability point. I can use those. Okay, down we go then. Deep Cavern! I prefer using the explosive, but that's fun too. Uh-oh. This feels like an arena. We got company! You, on the other hand, are mine. F. Elite enemy! Mine! I love that. Being able to just take over elites. The super big annoying guys. And be like, yeah, you work for me now. Oops. Who else wants some? I got an ally now. This guy, he's my new subcontractor of debris tornadoes. He's a pretty chill guy. His name's Stan. Stan, have you gotten those reports from finance yet? Stan. Stan? Hey, Stan. Do you have those reports from finance yet? Listen, I really need them for the meeting that I'm gonna have in a few minutes. Oh. And you're dead. Great. Someone needs to lay off the fat food. I think it's Stan. I'll kill you. Or something. I don't know. Ritual. Deep caverns. Right. That's what we were up to. Yada. Ritual in the deep caverns. I have no idea where we're going.
All right, this is the last one.
Aha.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
Complete! That's a complete nail right there.
There. Easy. as
One.
pie.
One nail.
But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail, leave, end, says Former. Wait, Former? Wait, why is everything falling apart? Hello? I'm kind of stuck here. Oh, whoa! What is this? What kind of fancy-ass skeleton did I just make? That's not enough. That'll be enough. Just barely, though.
Oh, thank God.
Why is the astral plane collapsing?
That. Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
New mission, the pyramid. Hotline, astral entities. Wait, hotline? Apologies, how embarrassing. Astral fellows, shades, are acting hostile, very rude. We cannot direct behavior in external/non-astral regions. Promise/fingers crossed. Whatever, let's just get back to the nail and fix this, whatever's going on. Step 1, though. Abilities. I got a lot of stuff. Shockwave Slam. Melee and shield. Let's up shield, I guess. Let's invest our points into shield. Emily!
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Reach the bottom of the nail. So just drop. Just down. Guess not. Gonna take a wild guess and say that was not the correct answer. Oh, there's a huge fucking pit right here.
What are you doing?
How surprising.
That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect the house's veins, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the it as I do so. They haunt me. I don't know. Not just permanent orders. Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. It used to be a forest. I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then, or if it was always here. A 21st century office building since time immemorial. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion. And his awe.
Okay then, someone needs a reality check. Down we... Excuse you. Your construction effort has been denied. Continue. Excuse you.
crystals are growing like crazy here. It's almost like they're trying to stop me.
Nope. Will you cut that out?
Astral spike. HRA was damaged. The board said it.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
Alright, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Marshall, 2 birds, 1 bomb.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board sent it. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau's safe. Until the next thing. Jesse has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
Oof. That's heavy stuff. True, but heavy. Stop trying to blow me up with your crystals. I said stop! Wow, you really don't want me down here, huh? That's very red. That's a rescue station. How would anyone else get down here?
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I should have seen the web earlier. The strands between Northmore, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope did we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I've decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels, to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course, but I have to try. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
So the Foundation has infected the oldest house and it's been lying the whole time? Yeah, that sounds about right. Is this the base of the nail? That looks important. Oh no. There's a person there. Marshall, is that you? Did your HRA get broken and you got hurt by the and you got infected by the hiss? Oh no. Hello? Oh, great.
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right. Leave for the
Fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Fight me then! Oh, so you're running now. That's great. Stand down or be shot down. Marshall? Where'd you go? Oh, you're back over there. Shh. Wait, did you just change attack tactics? Oh, please keep doing that. Where? I am very oh, there you are. Oh, so you switch enemy types. That's not good. You switch between melee and range depending on where I'm standing. And you're gone again. Great. Assistant sent. Champion. Endure. Huh? What are you... Wait, why is Marshall shooting that way now? I'm fine on my own! Jeez! Oh, we have allies! In the form of astral issues. That's fantastic! Where is everyone shooting from? Alright, that's it. Bomb! You're mine! Oh, so now the astral copies are here to help. Great. Where's Marshall? Oh, there you are. And guess what? Guess what? Your bomb can't match my weapon! This thing is mine. This thing is yours. You can take them. Exploderonis! Ah, what did I just do? Just fall over, just fall over, just fall over. Where did you go? Where do you keep warping to? It's so hard to keep track of everything. Marshall? Marshall, please. There you are!
Sorry, I wasn't here to help, Marshall.
The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her. But I can still save everyone else.
Fixing! Cleansing! Bloop! Cleanse! The power of Christ compels you. Out! Out, demon! We are cleansed, liberated. Hallelujah. The foundation is stable, beaten, A-OK. We hope you will improve your attitude, loyalty.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Well, that was something else. I fixed it, though. Your precious nail is fixed. I did it. I'd like to know where the exit is, though, please, very much. That would be amazing, thank you. Is it over here? Unmapped area. Great! Fantastic! I love unmapped areas. Those are the best. How the hell do I get out of here? Oh, look at that. It actually is the bottom of the nail. Seriously, though, where do I go? This way? Yeah, this way looks about as good as any. Oh, wait, wasn't there like a... Oh, well, that'll work. No more! Whoops, 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 whoops. Oh, former? What are you...
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
Oof. Alright, that was a lot of fun, but we still have the other DLC area to go through.
I thought I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Oh, I can move now. Okay, good. Abilities! Shield barrage unlocked. Huh! So now I have a telekinetic shotgun. Huh! You okay there, dude? You look like you got a problem. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go back to the investigation sector. We got work to do. We got work to do and stuff to do, and we got a thing to investigate. It's apparently a crossover with Alan Wake, which I've never played, so that'll happen. To the elevator.
It's good here, Director.
Elevator, go down or sideways. I'm not really sure which direction this place goes. Let me out. Thank you. The investigation sector. This is where people came to investigate, well, investigation stuff. Darling investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation D blah 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 was launched into the ethical practices of Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Despite the accounts of anonymous sources regarding inhumane treatment of a blank currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of blank sector personnel teams seemed to be wholly unaware of any such blank contained there. One blank confirmed the blank's code name to be blank, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigations were similarly blocked from entering the blank research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we do recommend an investigation into blank research. Talk to the O5 Council if you need help. This is totally the SCP Foundation. I forgot to mention that. Did I forget to mention that? Why do we have a thing from the... Why do we have a thing on the hotline? Departure. Another crisis / workday resolved. But scrutiny is not permitted / enjoyed. Tell the sidekick, Pope, Snoop, to leave. Please, immediately. Before it is time to begin / become the next task chapter stage. We will be with you soon, Jesse, Dylan, Faden. Oh. Casey inquiry. Mr. Dennis, a request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the Interagency Information Exchange Agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm willing to let you know we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. Okay. And I also remember that Wake's call on the hotline was more like him talking about us riding the elevator before we did it. So, maybe that's a thing that happens? What do we got here? Tractor supplement. So many files. Resignation letter. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's blank. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I now must rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame our situation on our blank, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigations sector lost to the blank loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open that fire break. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The the director has failed his agents. I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. So something's loose in the investigation sector. Fantastic. Maybe they'll want the entire snack machine. Because, you know, you're not you when you're hungry, and maybe they just need to have a Snickers thrown at them in their face at Mach 5! Because, you know, sometimes that works.
It's not working. Probably a loose power core somewhere.
You know, sometimes when you're just upset, you just need someone to yeet a Snickers at you so hard that your head explodes. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for blank. Could be raccoons, the locals certainly complain about them enough. But why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Cauldron Lake, obviously they redacted the wrong thing, if they won't let me see any data? Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this shit hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Bright Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might invest in some raccoon traps. Sector Head Office. That's an astronaut helmet. Okay, cool. There's more stuff to read here. I love lore. No, I wanted to open collectibles. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Blank was launched into the director of Zachariah Trench. A recent change in Blank witnessed in Dr. Trench, including aggressive Blank when Blank with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable blank between Director Trench and Dr. Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff. Although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter, witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the Hedron kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench's blank as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any Hiss possession, and that his fitness to lead is not in question. Also, he funded this entire report. Underhill background. Dr. Raya Underhill is a professional at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house. She served with no incidents or demerits and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to a paracriminal organization or any record of breaching her NDA since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aid of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. Cool. Loot! Give! Oh, personal mods. Full. Alright, I'll fix that. Money, money, money. Getting the money. Launch speed boost. Launch speed on launch kills. That sounds way too complicated, but it sounds like it's just increasing the speed that I launch shit. They're increasing the speed of my yeets. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I'm growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigations. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they have admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now. I don't think your petty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You're a worm! Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be. Signed, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. P.S. Love you! So, loose power core somewhere. Ah. Tractor procedures. Item is not in Bureau custody. No containment procedure known. A Frank Elk tractor. I'm sorry, is that... Oh, it's a ripoff on John Deere. Ha! Item is capable of vocalized responses or growls and unmanned locomotion, considered highly aggressive and dangerous. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after the death of William Burrow, owner of Burrow Farm outside of Trenton, Texas. Oh, glad it's not Trenton, New Jersey. Local authorities arrived on scene after an employee found the mutilated body of Mr. Burrow beneath his tractor. Police arrived but were immediately driven away by the tractor. Panicked calls to federal authorities were intercepted by Bureau communications staff and a team was dispatched. Upon arrival, the agents approached the item. It responded by growling like a bear. 3 agents were injured when they tried to detain the item, which escaped. Aerial searches for the item are ongoing. Speaking to Miss Burrow only revealed that she had a domestic altercation with Mr. Burrow earlier the night of the incident. Whether these events are connected is currently unknown. Tractor supplement. Consistent with an animal attack. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoops, did not mean to pick that up. I'm sorry. Ethics investigation. Oh god, how many investigations are going to be in the investigation sector? Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, internal investigation was launched into the legality of the Prime Candidate program by the Federal Bureau of Control. Since all known subjects relevant to the investigation used executive privilege to decline interviews, very little first-hand information has been gathered. However, anonymous sources and documentation declassified by Mr. Kirkland both paint an alarmingly clear picture of systematic blank and blank. Blank were brought into the oldest house and placed under blank examination and testing with the aim of appointing one as director upon maturity. This program has produced no successful cases and only resulted in the traumatic blank of paranaturally inclined blank. Not only is this a breach of the Ash Act, but it flies in the face of basic human blank. This investigation team unequivocally blank the Prime Candidate program and recommends that it be blank immediately. Okay, who wants to play Mad Libs with this? Someone give me some nouns. Alright, power core.
Now that gate should open.
Yeah, but now what gate closes because of that? No, whatever. 1 power core is enough. I can play Companion Cube with the power core. Loot! Specimen Escape Assessment. The purpose of Internal Investigation X-39-7 is to examine the containment failure of Specimen SI-1 that resulted in the deaths of blank agents. An inspection report of the containment equipment 3 days earlier showed no faults. Investigators suspect human error to be the cause, yet no department has provided any evidence to support this. Technicians were able to recover the researchers' notes on the specimen from the internal network. On the blank of blank, the specimen began displaying a sharp increase in aggressive blank. Cross-referencing that date with various logs found only 2 events inconsistent with the sector's daily routine. 1, the air filters were changed. And 2, an hour prior to the incident, a civilian named Alice Blank entered the sector regarding an unrelated investigation. Given their connection to the same AWE case, it is likely that Mrs. Blank's presence is relevant to the specimen's escape and to the blank. Investigation is ongoing. Refer to file 623-021-0721 for the full report. I kind of want the full reports. Those sound like they'd be fun to read. I'm an SCP nerd. Also, yeah, I know I'm bringing metal through into this. I don't care. I'm the director. I make the rules. And I say I'm immune to the metal detector. Fuck you. Fuck you. Let me blow up the metal detector. It's my bureau. Also, it's my snack machine. It's my snack machine and I'll do what I want with it.
Something definitely happened here.
Blessed Organization. I've heard Blessed before. Paracriminal Profile. This group/individual has operated outside the Bureau's notice for decades, perhaps longer, displaying a level of skill and caution rarely seen in paracriminal groups. A review of past cases has found various mentions of their activity over the years. In 2016, a production company called Blessed Pictures was connected to an altered item case as well as the death of an agent for exposure to illicit paranatural materials. By illicit, do you mean illegal or like lewd? Because, you know, death by like supernatural sex probably isn't the worst way to go. Moving on, in 1994, a Los Angeles-based public speaker named Chester Bless was involved in the illegal use of an altered item. In 1988, a business called Blessed Repair and Service was suspected of involvement with an object of power case, perhaps even creating it. None of these businesses or individuals have ever been located. Businesses. However, their connection to the appearances of altered items and objects of power is too direct to be considered circumstantial. An arrest order has been issued of any persons believed to be involved with the Blessed Organization. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for that. Light switch! Light switch! Light switch!
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake.
Whoa. What kind of eldritch nonsense is this?
Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember? An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
You need a drink. You need a drink. It sounds like a song, you need a drink. And that was Dr. Darling.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
We're very close now. You've been writing. You found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't...
The hell is this?
Wait. There's something. double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
him.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
Yeah, so this is the altered...
Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
This is the AWE DLC, which apparently... So, Alan Wake and Controller are in the same game developer, so apparently they're in the same connected universe. All I know about Alan Wake is that apparently there's this town where if you write something, it happens, and there's like this dark lake that people go missing in. That's about all I read up on the game. But this started here, this whole DLC started with a mysterious hotline call from Wake himself that went something like this.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force in play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss. So it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away. And made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man. A man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark. Not unlike the hostile resonance. Waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation Sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
And that's how we got to the investigation sector, and now we're here! Traverse the Ocean View Motel. One more time, I guess. Door locked. Oh, it's nighttime now. Well, that's new. The snack machine?! Oh, we're turning off all the lights? Oh, isn't this spooky? Adi! Come fix your friggin' motel!
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Talk to me, buddy. Talk to me. Talk to me. Give me the full sit rep. Go.
Dr. Emil Hartman was desperate.
Who?
The Federal Bureau of Control had stolen his life's work. This was his last chance, his final experiment. What he'd been too scared to do before. Hartman dove into the lake, was taken, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Only an echo of him remained, fragmented impulses on autoplay, violent, bloodthirsty darkness in the driver's seat. Emerging from the lake, the thing was captured by the FBC, brought in, contained, studied. The thing broke loose, killed everyone it could. The FBC fell back and sealed the sector. The thing was alone in the dark, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came. Not darkness, but similar enough. A sound.
The hiss?
Resonance.
The hiss.
It shouldn't be a surprise. If there's one, why not another? The darkness inside the thing could have been immune, could have resisted, fought, could have been passed by, passed through with no effect. But it didn't, and it wasn't. Maybe it had grown weaker over time, not aged. It was timeless, but weaker with no link to its source. A metamorphosis followed. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Cobalt, I'm assuming you know about Alan Wake. So I'm assuming you're more well-versed in this lore than I am. I have no clue what's going on, but I'm going to open this door, and there's going to be a light switch that we are going to pull 3 times and proceed, and then kill things by throwing things at them. Remember, we kill things... Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. We kill things by throwing snack machines at them at Mach 5. Would you like a fucking Snickers? Apparently the door does not want a fucking Snickers. That's an astral spike. Where are we? Oh, we're down here. Okay. So there's just an astral spike just chilling, huh? That's delightful. That is so great and grand. Man, I sure do love when the insta-kill thing just is vibing on the platform I need to be on. That is... I'm going to assume... Oh, I was going to say I assume it's red sand, but I think it's blood. Ow. Poor guy. I have a broom! Audie's gonna be pissed when I throw this. But I have a broom!
Creepy, damp, and abandoned.
Not abandoned!
You want me to come here?
Not abandoned at all. That was a hiss there. It hissed. It hissed. It hissed. So, again, I'm guessing Cobalt knows more about Alan Wake than I do. Seeing as that they recognized... And it's very dark here. That
doesn't look like a house shift.
What the fuck is going on?
Wanna know?
When did this turn into the Sorcerer's Apprentice? We'll just vibe in here for a minute. Shaded facet. Ooh, I need those for something. Can I craft things? Mods. Infinite. Evade ammo refund. Ammo recovery on evade use plus 18%. I don't care about that. Upgrade shit. Nope, nope. Alright, well, we can go this way. It's the bathroom! Woohoo! We can go this way. It's the other bathroom with loot! That makes it better. Ballistic ground slam boost. I saw that! I saw that too! You wanna play? You wanna play Yeet Ball? I don't have any balls, but I got a fire extinguisher and that stuff. Catch. Catch. You wanna throw hands? I don't throw hands, I just throw. It works surprisingly well.
Of course, the Hiss are already in here.
Of course they are! It really seems like Wake just wrote this place in for us to do a story here, but whatever. I'm not complaining. Confiscated motive. How do you confiscate a motive? Fuck you, don't ask. Foot gossip. Hello, my feet gossip at night and now I have to wear shoes to bed. Sincerely, me. What? 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 The fuck? Okay. Service tunnel. I'm going into the service tunnel.
Darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows.
I'm really good at dealing with darkness.
Light burns it away, huh?
Because I am light/dark type. I am extremely powerful, at least in my own imagination. Also, thank goodness there was a fully powered light there. I am, in my own imagination, I am an extremely powerful, light/dark combination magi. And there's mold in here. Great. Fueled shooter dodge efficiency. What? Like I'm just like fueled by the power of an Eldritch horror that I happen to befriend. That was my old imagination. Evade cost after weapon kills. Well, let's get out of the mold room. Hello, it is me! I am here in the maintenance tunnel. I think this is actually the direction I needed to go. Is the clog back? Hartman? Or the thing that once was Hartman, as described by Mr. Wake. In his latest novel, Jesse does things and throws things at people. I have a lamp! I have a lamp, fuck off! Okay then. This... Well, this is quite literally blocked off. Bad joke? Bad time? Alright, cool. Operations Center.
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time.
No!
The thing was a monster. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Phaeton.
Anyone that says something about worms in time needs to be immediately yeeted at, have things yeeted at them, because that implies hiss infection. Also, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. Give me the whole story.
The resonance carves its way through the thing that had been Hartman, vibrating, remolding. The sound changes the darkness, and the darkness changes the sound. They both changed what remained of Hartman. They all turned into something else. A third thing. The sound made darker. The darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched. Stretched as anyone when seen from out of time, like a worm through time. Almost an Ouroboros, a spiral, a maelstrom. The gravity well of a black hole, twisting inward, tightening, taking you deeper and deeper to the bottom, the heart, and through to the other side. The third thing said, when you hear this, you will know you're a new you. He said, we build you till nothing remains. He said, under the conceptual reality, behind this reality, you must want these ways to drag you away. He said, baby, 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 yeah, orange peel. The third thing was a monster. He'd tear apart any ordinary person crossing his path. Now he crashed out of darkness toward Faden. There was nothing ordinary about Faden.
Except the town she came from. She's from the town of Ordinary. Okay, well, let's... Heck yeah! Orange peel. That door is locked. It's very dark in here. Eagle Limited Summary. A train derailment resulting in 62 casualties and numerous injuries was suspected to have been the work of a paracriminal group known as Blank. As a result of this event, the agents discovered that one of the cars had become altered with a persistent auditory event. It remains to be determined whether the AWE was spontaneous or a direct result of the sabotage. The Bureau has been tracking said group at the time, and the intel gathered suggested an event of this caliber was imminent in Bloomington. As a result, a response team was on site was able to respond to the train accident site within minutes of its occurrence. They arrived to find emergency processes underway, but also equipment left behind by the suspected group. A suspicious onlooker managed to elude agents after they attempted to make contact. Further investigation of the accident site revealed a curiously undamaged train car that exhibited an altered state when entered. This individual car was secured and transported to the investigation sector for further studies. So it's here. So somewhere around here there's a big choo-choo train car, huh? As we said in Lionel Ultra Train Town, that's a fender bender! The Shadow. Paranatural entity A010, aka the Shadow, is an aggressive blank consisting of 3 known types. Localized manifestations of sentient blank capable of occupying organic and inorganic material as well as exerting blank over its surroundings. Type B, shaded individuals, human bodies blank by the Shadow. These individuals become notably more aggressive, but do seem to retain blank of their previous selves. Research is ongoing as to whether this condition is reversible. Type C, shaded objects. Similar to Type B, except that inanimate objects are blank solely to be used as destructive tools. Each type seems to work towards a shared goal, possibly targeting certain individuals, see AWE 35, which may imply a shared link to a blank intelligence. The threat this entity poses warrants immediate exploration of offensive-defensive measures. The investigation sector is being outfitted with additional lighting sources, some internally powered, to prepare for the eventuality of a blank. Refer to file 634-1923 for full report. Kind of really want to read the full report now, though.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, my own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness. darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckons the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
So we need to find some power cores and light this place up like a freaking Christmas tree. Interrogation complaint. Kirkland, so you put me on desk duty just because I did the thing that I was fucking hired to do? My job? Wanna know what I call that? Bullshit. Asking us to interrogate these scum without using words like altered items or AWEs or paracriminal is the stupidest thing I've heard in my life, and I've heard some fucking stupid things. They already know the facts. Hell, they know just as much as us, if not more. And they get to sit there laughing at us while we dance around our words, trying not to leak classified terminology. They already know the fucking terminology. If you think pulling me off the case will stop me, then think again. That piece of shit blew up those tracks. He killed those people, all to make a train turn altered. We have him dead to rights, and you need to let me back into that interrogation cell so I can get him to flip on his buddies. These people are terrorists and deserve to be treated as such. This won't stop unless we stop them. You can go ahead and put me on suspension. See if that slows me down. Damn. Someone's angry. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Adi has jobs posted here. Are you kidding me? Black market. A black market hub specializing in the trade of occult talismans, relics, and other assorted ceremonial objects, as well as genuine, altered, and paranatural materials, was raided in Blank, Czech Republic by a team of special investigators. Unsuccessful attempts by suspects to escape using altered items resulted in numerous casualties and prevented the Bureau from questioning all participants. The following interrogations revealed that not only is there a vast network of these retailers, but that they seem to be gathering information on altered items and other paranatural materials from sources unknown to the Bureau. The Bureau's concern here is threefold. There is a growing underground market for paranatural materials, which implies a growing awareness of their existence among a niche group of the general public. These criminal individuals do not seem aware of the item's paranatural powers, and their attempts to activate them could prove devastating if done in populated areas, and the motivations of these collectors are largely unknown. I should read documentaries. The following the NASA FDC Coordination Agreement of 1972, the Bureau has provided NASA with numerous technological advancements based on our research, including the black rock lining now found in all space-failing vessels. Space-failing? In return, all data gathered during space missions is made available for Bureau researchers to analyze. Recently, certain individuals have raised the concern that this relationship does not adequately benefit the Bureau, either intellectually or financially. A thorough examination of the costs accrued by both organizations has shown that the expense of NASA's recent launch of the Blank far outweighs any spending relating to the processing and delivery of BlackRock. From its medium Earth orbit, the Blank will provide the Bureau with an unparalleled resource for remotely monitoring and photographing AWE sites, a resource that would be lost if the partnership ends. It is the opinion of this committee that maintaining a cooperative relationship with our colleagues at NASA is of vital importance. Refer to File 381-4812 for the full report. Okay. Cool. I have not a power core. That is also not a power core. I have a power core. I would like to apply this power core somewhere. Where may I apply this power core? How about here? This does not appear to have done anything. Oh, I can get through.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras slid under the individual room doors. Motion detectors in the lobby area. Tripwire, triggering a flash camera across the main entrance, even fingerprint powder on the front desk. Results are varying at best. But mostly just inconclusive and unusable. The footage is corrupted. Sometimes even the equipment is damaged. I don't know how, exactly. I think this place is making fun of me. That's the only explanation. I can hear them laughing and screaming behind the closed doors. I can hear the call bell go and ding multiple times a day, but when I look, there's no one there. I know I'm supposed to stay out of sight, but I've seen the doors closing just before I can catch even a glimpse of anyone or anything. They're messing with me, whoever they are. I think... Wait, shh. There's something. I gotta get this... Gotta get the cable out. Come on, you fiber optic fuck, cooperate. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was faint, but I definitely heard movement coming from the hallway. I think I might have finally caught one. Ha! The recording better work this time or I swear to God I'll... What? Hello? Who's there? Oh, shit. I'm with the FBC. Move away from the door. I have a... Where's my...
Guy, are you okay? Huh. It's probably under audio files.
Agent Fisher, day 6 inside the motel. Utilized surveillance methods are as follows. Fiber optic cameras...
I don't have time for another 2 minutes of this nonsense. I'll look at it later. And in here is a bathroom.
Reminder, all employees are required to report their hours at the end of each month. The Federal Bureau of Control maintains that time is not subjective, and hours passed on alternative planes cannot be claimed. Astral dives do not accumulate overtime compensation. Thank you for your attention.
What a crazy place. Alright, so clearly... this is actually meant to go here. Which does something. Ah, it activates this, which I'm guessing turns the lights on? What? Bright. So bright. You're mine. Great. Flying hiss. Just what I needed. Well, now I have 2 of them. It's like Pokemon, except instead of catching them, I just command them to be mine for a few minutes and then they die. Who's still shooting at me? Who wants to play Yeet Ball? Hiss Ranger Airborne. Oof. Well, if I had known that I could have turned the lights on, that would have been way easier. Active investigations.
I don't feel right. Something in this darkness is draining me.
Oh yeah, my stamina is going down. Holy shit. Alright, well, I'm sure we'll find a way to solve that later.
Shit.
Great.
Now what? What is that?
Come on, elevator, time to go.
What the hell is that thing?
So you don't like the light? What is that?
Power cores! Lights on!
Nothing even touches it.
Well, isn't this just delightful? This dark creature thing that's barely human at all is not my friend. Night Springs screenplay.
When you hear this, you will know.
Look, we gotta find some more lights to turn on. Also, I have a giant entire fucking that. There! Light! Oh, it's crawling. I don't like it. Don't think I don't see you, hiss-corrupted Hartman thing. I also don't really want to know what happens if my stamina drains Oh, it just drains my stamina and that's it. Okay, I can work with that. Lights on, bitch!
Yeah, how do you like that?
Hartman background. Dr. Emil Hartman is an academic psychotherapist that owned and operated a recovery center in Blank, Washington, focused on the treatment of artists struggling with creative blocks and other mental disorders. Publicly, Dr. Hartman's treatment center seemed unremarkable in its methods and purposes. Privately, however, Dr. Hartman was abusing his patients in order to utilize any latent Blank abilities they may possess with the aim of shaping Blank to his own benefit, which earned him a Class II paracriminal designation. See file blank. Investigations has proven that Dr. Hartman's illegal endeavors were conducted alone. After being approached by the Bureau during the blank investigation, he displayed no remorse or intention to cease his actions. Dr. Hartman was taken into custody, evaluated, and released blank months later, having been deemed a negligible threat. His medical license has been permanently revoked. Refer to file 712-8557 for full report. I think he's a little bit more than a non-existent threat. At this point, I think he's a little bit more dangerous now.
Henneman, 21 years old, resident of southern Texas.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I really don't understand why I'm here.
You know what you did, Mr. Henneman.
I do?
Tell me about Delivery Disaster.
The movie? I mean, it wasn't very good.
That's not what your review said, but we'll come back to that. Tell me where you got the movie from.
Movie night with a, a K, not an N, not night like nighttime, but
Who contacted you? Who told you to review that film?
no one. I just did it because it looked obscure. I didn't even like the movie. I shouldn't have given such a high score, but reviewing obscure films makes you look smart. And I thought if I looked smart, I would get listeners. My podcast would take off, and I could move out of my parents' basement, and maybe even go to college and get a film degree like I've always wanted to. I swear. I swear, I swear, I swear.
Okay, the kid doesn't know shit. I'm ending the session.
Alright, explore the investigations sector. Here's that we have to decide on a way to go. Oh, wait, elevator. Elevator, 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 elevator.
Ma'am, what are you doing in investigations?
Jesus, don't scare me like that, Winston.
If you're talking right now, I can't hear you. It's a one-way system. Try to find an intercom.
Intercom!
Langston, it's me, Jesse.
I know. I can see you on the monitors. The cameras in there haven't worked since we sealed that sector off a couple years back.
Let me guess. You sealed it because of the monster guy.
Wait, did you see Dr. Hartman? Jesus, I really wish you hadn't opened that fire break. Okay, listen, you need to find Hartman and kill him before he gets out into the Bureau.
That thing is a person?
He was a person. We brought him here to study after he was, altered in an AWE. I forget the medical word for what happened, but now light physically hurts him. Do you have a flashlight?
No.
A lantern? Headlamp? Oh, yeah, flare gun. Oh, Christmas lights. You could wrap them around your...
I don't have any of those, Langston.
Shit. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll keep an eye on you from the Panopticon. This is kind of exciting, right?
Maybe from where you're standing.
Right, okay. Well, break a leg. Oh, why did I say that?
Okay, this Hartman thing can't have gotten very far. Let's go flush him out.
Langston was right. This is kind of exciting.
It's nice to have someone to talk to, you know? Ever since I got put in charge of the Panopticon, people treat me different, like I'm crazy for wanting to work with altered items. People just don't understand the altered items like I do, you know? I don't want to brag, but it does take a very empathetic mind to connect with the items. Still, I don't know why people are making it so personal.
Right.
I mean, the teams in research handle paranatural materials every day, and no one thinks they're weird. Well, maybe that's not true. Darling is famous for being a bit out there, but when he's weird...
Alright, so our options are either the FRA Mauro AWE or the Eagle Limited AWE, and I think Eagle Limited was the one with the train cars, so we're going to do that first. Go! I want to go play with the choo-choo train!
Altered items really aren't that frightening once you get to know them. If you figure out what they like or don't like, you know, what sets them off, then there's nothing to worry about. I guess at the end of the day, we're still just wild animals scared of our own shadows. We're supposed to be on the same team, but sometimes it feels like it's every department for themselves, like it's a race and we're all trying to be number one. If it is a race, though, I'd say Darling is a mile ahead of everyone else. He was Trench's golden boy for years, but that relationship has gotten pretty tense, or so I've heard through the grapevine. Not that I spread rumors, just, you know, people talk. Not me, though. I keep my nose to the grind. Too much work to do to focus on those kinds of things. I need to stay focused so I can get my work done and get home to feed Alfred.
He's
Of
just
course,
gonna talk forever,
can't always
isn't he?
make it home for mealtime, so I have my neighbor check in on Alfred at 7 o'clock if I'm not back yet. She's very nice. Her name is Maria. She's older. She came to New York in the 50s to attend school and has been here ever since. She had a couple of kids.
Mini golf?
Big family.
We're gonna play mini golf?
She has a key to my apartment. She gives Alfred.
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna have to
Mini
buy
golf.
a nice fruit arrangement as a thank you after this. I'm missing a lot of Alfred's meal times. She's probably gonna have to go to the store for more wet food. I'll have to remember to pay her back. Hold on, let me make a note. Pay
Oh my god. How long is he going to talk?
Maria for Alfred's food.
How long are you going to talk for?
Oh, one more thing. And buy her a fruit arrangement.
I can wait you out.
Done. Are you a cat person? I don't think I ever asked. You seem like one, though. You'd like Alfred. He's very proper. Really carries himself well, you know? I named him after my favorite poet. Felt like a good fit. I got Alfred just before Sylvia died when I was at the... You know, I don't really remember where I got Alfred from. But, boy, those two did not get along. Oh, no. Sylvia thought she owned the place. Didn't like me getting in her way, scratched me...
Okay, how long are you going to freaking talk? I need to end the episode. Surge? Sticky bombs?
Cat was a real asshole.
Wow.
I realize now that I was not entirely, professional. You see, Sylvia didn't tolerate most
No. What's Surge?
or animals, or anything. And that's what I meant when I said asshole. I would never use that word personally. It was just, you know,
Sticky bombs!
Hey, there's a light flashing on the console here. I got to, check this out. I'll get back to you later.
Real smooth.
Okay, now we need to end. Have a good night, everybody. And I will see you all tomorrow for more nonsense. Bye.